Hey everybody, XTR here. You know what time it is. It's Thursday, so it's another episode of Creepy Corner. Yo yes, it's that time once again. This time we're doing a creepypasta called The Flash Drive. And as always, I get my creepypastas from creepypasta.weka.com. You can see it down in the description below. And let's get ready. Grab your popcorn, grab you a nice cold drink, and get ready for The Flash Drive. This must be told to all of you as a warning. Learning this the hard way will potentially threaten you and your family. Now is the time to tell you about the flash drive I found in the span of 3 days. I woke up to go to my driver's education course. As always, we would write down what the instructor told us. It felt just like school, which sucked. Luckily, it only lasted 2 hours every day. Every day would be the same. Afterwards, I would ride home on my bike. And when I arrived home, I got comfortable. But not this day. It was a cold summer morning. After I woke up earlier than usual, I was extremely tired throughout the whole course, dozing on and off all over. When it ended, I dreaded the bike ride home. It was 30 minutes of continuous hills and drop-offs. 20 minutes into the bike ride was when I really started to get exhausted. I didn't see it at first until I ran it right over. It caused me to skid out of control. I wrecked in a bush, making the branches poke at my skin. Fortunately, I'd only got a cut on my arm. I went back to where I started to skid and I noticed a flash drive. I thought, why didn't this thing break when I ran it over? It just seemed like I would have broken the thing into pieces. Nevertheless, curiosity got the better of me. I now wanted to know what was on that little device and why it was dropped in the first place. I arrived home 20 minutes later than usual. My mom was worried and asked me why I arrived so much later. I told her I'd crashed and walked the rest of the way home. She believed me. I went up to my room to plug this flash drive into my computer and finally found out what was on there. One of the files read happy.tif. All it showed was a little girl in a swing set. It was a .tif file, so I assumed it must have been altered in some way. I could recognize that the color of the sun in the background was tended to look like it has more of an orange appearance than yellow, even though it was daytime in the photo. The next photo was named cookie.tif. It showed a family of 5 with a cookie platter being held by the little girl I saw in the first photo. They all looked so overjoyed. After that, I found 3 more images of the family, all in .tif form. Why are all of these files in TIF format, I thought? The way I thought of it was the owner of the USB flash drive liked Photoshop, but didn't know how to convert files. I learned all of this from my photojournalism class. We used Photoshop all the time. I went to bed when I thought of the most sadistic thing I could ever think of. What if I were to alter these photos in Photoshop so I could edit out the families in the photos one by one? I was going to screw up every last picture, so when I found them to hand them back to them, they'll be scratching their heads. I thought this was really funny, so I got to work. When I woke up, I knew what to do. The first one up was happy.tif. When I saw the image again, I could notice laughter in the little girl's face. Goodbye, I said out loud. Goodbye. I cut her out of the picture and replaced where she was with the background. Next up was the family photo. I edited them out to make the picture look like just a wall. 2 down, 3 to go. One after the other, I replaced each family member with the background. This way, it looks like random pictures of walls and parks. The third image was called me.tif. It was another picture of the girl, this time just smiling in front of the camera. She looked more pale than what I saw previously. I thought nothing of it, and edited her out again. Now, it was a picture of a blank, blurry wall. The fourth image was called summer.tif. It was the family of 5 at a picnic. They were all happy, eerily happy. As in, their whole face looked as though it was smiling with it. I did what I wanted to do, now making it just a picture of a picnic with no people. The final image was memory.tif, and was of the whole family yet again, but it was even worse. The whole family looked like ghosts. They were almost completely transparent. It just made the job easier to do. Now the final image was the same wall, and no one to stand in front of it to smile. My prank was going to be great. If only I knew how to get it back to them. The next day, I woke up to find my mom reading the newspaper. I saw the front cover. Family of 5 disappeared. Please have no leads. I grabbed the newspaper after she finished reading it. It read, "The neighbor of this family saw that they were nowhere to be found. He called the police to find the house disturbingly vacant. No furniture, no TV, nothing. All they found were random pictures of backgrounds hanging from the walls. Police say it was as if they never existed." Sounded much weirder than that, than just a mere coincidence. I did it. I erased them from existence. It was all my fault. To this very day, I live with the guilt brought upon myself. I never passed that driver's ed course. I never touched Photoshop again. So here's the lesson. Don't alter photos that aren't yours. You may find that it comes with severe consequences. Wow, that was the flash drive. That was an amazing creepypasta. Good ending. Good build up. This was probably one of the best creepypastas I've read so far. So this was a remarkable read. You need to make sure that you read it down below. It doesn't have that many cliches, like, really, to be honest. You know it's coming. You know what's going to happen at the end. But, my God, I mean, you don't... It's hard to really... It plays on those feelings, like... You've gotten those kind of images before. You make memes out of people, stuff like that. We Photoshop all the time. We use Photoshop in YouTube. And it's a part of life now. It's something that we use for everything, pretty much, when it comes to graphical editing. So it really plays heavily on that. So what would you do if you found these pictures? Would you be like this person and be cruel and edit these pictures? Or would you say, no, I'm going to return this flash drive to the owners, and hopefully that they can have their pictures back and have these family memories? Because you never know when you could edit someone's family memories and maybe erase them from existence completely. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Creepy Corner with SlayerXTR. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let me know what you would do in this situation down in the comments below. And let me know how you would make the story better. I love it, to be honest. And I don't know if there's much room to make it any better. There's not, like I said, not many cliches. And it's just overall a good creepypasta. Thank you guys so much for watching again. SlayerXTR. Make sure to follow me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, I'm out of here.